Well, today, just two COVID-19 cases reported in Vermont, the fewest since September 24th. Any day now, the state could reach Governor Phil Scott's threshold to end restrictions. Local 22's Devin Bates joins us live in the newsroom with a recap of our first Tuesday only briefing. Hi, Devin.
Yeah, Lauren, the latest data shows that 77.9% of eligible Vermonters have gotten at least their first dose. But because of the holiday weekend, any shots from Sunday or Monday won't be tallied until tomorrow. Now, with all the state's restrictions almost in the rear view, State Health Commissioner Dr. Mark Levine said it almost feels strange being this close to the end of it.
Also takes time for this to sort of really settle in, like the fact that we're all of a sudden down to very modest numbers of cases every day.
Vermont is the only state that hasn't had any COVID-19 related deaths in the past 2 weeks, but as people begin to go about their normal lives again, employers say that hasn't translated to vacant jobs getting filled. Governor Phil Scott has said Vermonters don't need an incentive to get vaccinated, but what about an incentive to go to work?
We'll have to see come this fall and winter what it's going to take. This is not only a Vermont problem, this is a U.S. problem, and we need to do everything we can, again in Vermont, to get more people to come to the state.
One of the other unknowns hanging over Vermont's grand reopening is access across the Canadian border. As we reported Friday, Scott and other New England governors have escalated their efforts in hopes of avoiding a second straight summer without Canadian tourism.
We sent a letter as New England governors to see what we could do to share any excess vaccines that we might have, and maybe to be able to vaccinate those on our friends to the north when we had extra supply.
Scott has yet to hear a response. Despite progress with vaccinations up north, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Monday that he doesn't want to risk having to close the border again. He wants at least 75% of Canadians to have at least one dose before considering it.
Right now, Canada's about 58%. They've been adding anywhere between 4 or 5% of their population every week. Quebec's even higher than that. It's over 60%. It looks like in the next 3 to 4 weeks they would meet those numbers, and their cases have been coming down across their country, and particularly in Quebec. So we'll see what happens, but they're on pace to reach that in the next 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Now, a vaccine clinic here in Vermont at Thunder Road Speed Bowl in Barrie, originally scheduled for this past weekend, got rained out, but Secretary Mike Smith said it's been rescheduled for this Friday. Dr. Levine also said anyone who wants to get vaccinated should also consider calling their primary care doctor as well. Live in the newsroom tonight, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.